Welcome back. I see you couldn't stay away. I may have gotten just a little bit over the top last time and forgotten just how long it would take to actually, conquer the world and all of that. In the meantime, I believe I have other things I need to learn to make sure that my process goes well. Now, how do I learn about guards? I have no idea.
Research has begun.
Was it something to do with one of my optional objectives, now that I think about it? There were so many things all... here we are. All jumping up. Complete objective, learn the ways of the guard. That sounds useful. Minions are weak. It's pathetic. Jars go unopened, arm wrestles are dull, piggybacks end in disaster, watch them try to subdue an agent is embarrassing. We need real guards. Oh yes.
What we need is a little more muscle around here. You there? How much can you lift?
That's a rather loaded question, madam.
About 70 kilos on a good day. 80 if I use both hands.
I don't know if that's a lot.
Uh-huh. And how many bullet wounds can you take before you give up?
That's an even more loaded question, Zelenka.
1, maybe 2.
We're going to need significantly more than that.
My point exactly. Get out there and find someone strong. Learn their secrets.
I hate to ask how many bullet wounds you can take, Zelenka, but then I suppose that's not your job, is it? It's the minions' job to, go and get shot for us.
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started.
You know what's
A new
interesting,
criminal
Zelenka?
network has been established.
You clearly feel like you're in charge, which is good. But what you don't really understand is that while all these may be your minions, you're my minion. Anyway.
One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
I see no reason not to disenfranchise the nearest person. This retired guard has seen it all. Now they spend their days relaxing at home, telling their grandkids about all the things they kept
Research has been
safe.
paused.
Fake their death, bring them in. Die, guard with a pension.
Research has resumed.
Kidnap, yeah, that sounds far more like it. This is very inconvenient. Always having to choose between one scheme or another. I didn't expect the tutorial to take this long. I was thinking 20 minutes, half an hour. Not quite so long. But we'll get there. I'll learn all the basics of how to work my lair, and then I'll take over the world. It's really all very simple. Now, if my memory serves, my research had paused for some unfathomable reason. What was it? Did the scientists have to go and take a break? I shouldn't need to tell all of you about taking breaks and how I feel about that. So, we're working on these. That's paused. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? I've got a little bit of money. I could buy that thing I had to sell again. Or I could see what other things there are over here, because I get caught up by all of these blasted objectives. Earn more money, establish more networks, complete some research, interrogate an agent. I'm looking forward to that one. That's where things get really fun. Torture. Did you know that this video is my own particular sort of torture to the world? No, not because of its quality. That's an unintentional form of torture. It's the thing I mentioned about having you see your doom coming. You almost... Oh, you're not even nearly done. Oh, you're moving okay now. Heat. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should be able to launch a scheme here. Yes. Grand. More money. Admittedly, this seems a little... well... stealing money? The Stink Panther, I like that. Disenfranchising...
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
Interrogate the guard.
New optional objective.
I'm not
available.
sure that is how it works. So which cell are they in? I don't see them. Or are they still being brought in? Ah, wait for the guard to be imprisoned. Yes, soon you will be locked up and we will learn the secrets of how to stand somewhere and keep your eyes open. I sort of thought we were recruiting them. We feel so small time. Seriously. I mean, come on. Kidnapping lone retired guards, disenfranchising scientists, stealing menial amounts of money. Where's the supervillainy? This fellow does look rather large compared to my piddly little minions. Soon, my little ant colony of evil minions, we will have soldier ants. And then perhaps we can open the blasted casino. I am miffed. Just sell it? Are you serious? It's broken. It just looks like it's covered by a sheet. Previous owner to island left behind may be valuable. So these are just things to sell? I presume I eventually build my own freaking casino.
Optional objective complete.
Cannot be salvaged. The only reason they can be sold is because they may have coins.
And then select Escort Prisoner.
Good grief.
After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
Now we're talking. Resolve is breaking down. Well, that's good. Holds captured agents or minions. For best results, let them stew before interrogation. Well, his resolve is broken down. Let's send him to the interrogation chair. Oh, I see. Never mind then. Someone will come and do that eventually, I'm sure. Oops. I didn't tell you to... Oh, stop it. This is what I want to do. This I must see. He looks like that fellow from Team Fortress 2. We're interrogating him with a mirror? I mean, I suppose he doesn't look fantastic, but still. Did you poke him in the face? What am I paying you for? Oh, right, I'm not paying you. Are you tickling his feet, or...
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Guards are important to the security of your lair, but can disappear quicker than a dry martini. Build 2 guard trainers so that your minions can top up their wilting numbers post-haste.
Very well. Let me see. Guard trainer. Well, I suppose I might as well build one of these, yes. Or 2 of them, in fact. I suppose we can afford
Once
that.
constructed, we can use the minion training screen to request our minions start their training to become fully fledged guards.
This will...
Won't
I
that
will
be
never get
nice?
used to this. It will be nice. A minion training screen. Is that in here? Oh, right, of course. We say how many we want them to always have. Well, I suppose that works. Yes. That'll work. I need more minions. One can never have enough minions. I can expand
scheme
this
has
and down here if
succeeded.
I want to. Oh, blast it. This recurring problem again. Okay, I need to solve
Research
this.
has been paused.
I need to solve this blasted problem. Hold on. Where is the, edit? Let's move you somewhere else. How about over here? Don't see a problem with you being over here, out of the way. And maybe then I can shove another one of these here?
New main objective available.
That will
Head
help
to the
for the
minion
moment.
training screen to request some advanced minions.
Hit the minion training screen to request advanced minions?
We have 2 guard trainers, so set your lair to always try and maintain 4 guards. When
Okay
they are
then,
defeated
fair
in
enough.
combat, your minions will quickly train and create new guards to take their place at your side. Wow, look at them go. I could do that, but I don't want to. Guards are just one of the muscle-type minions you will be able to find as you expand your empire.
I mean, that is basically the entire, you know, everything. What is this?
Training has stalled.
So this reduces our heat in the region. Oh, the blasted power problem again. I'm very sick of that problem. Should I build a second power room? This one is not efficient, but I can't think of a good way to resolve that. Maybe if I move, hold on. If I move you directly against this one...
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Then can I move you over here? Will you fit? I need a better view of what I'm doing.
Research has resumed.
So this is very inefficient, but I could potentially
Your
put you
criminal
there.
networks are idle.
And could I then
Consider
fit one of
running
these
some
here?
schemes.
Yes, but apparently not next to you. So if I rotate you, like, no, that won't work. This room is terrible. I need a better room. Isn't that the truth? Now, yeah. Oh, forget it. I still maybe prefer it there, perhaps. This power situation is something I really need to find a solution to. A lasting
Research has been
solution.
paused.
Oh, I hate you. Let's just build another blasted power
Training
room.
has stalled.
I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't care to
Something
continue
is
having this
wrong with
blasted
either the
problem.
minions or the training room, boss.
If I had to guess, I'd guess the problem is simply the same problem again. Namely... Okay, so how large are these things? How large are they? I'm trying to figure this out. It looks like they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. So, this room is currently 4 by 4. So if I extend this by 3... if I extend this by 3, hold on. The problem then is that I need to not have these ones.
Training resumed.
And then in here, what I will do is... I should have done this the first time, but I just... didn't occur to me. Let's do this. This should be a nice, efficient way to do this. If I put you here, and you here, and you here, and you here, then they should be able to walk up that edge, I believe, to build all of them, and then I can put in another bank of them, and conveniently there's a little line that they can walk there too, so I can just put as many blinking power banks along here as I please. So what's the problem with the guard trainer? Nothing. They can work. I guess they were just running out of power, if I had to take a wild guess, because that seems to always be the blasted problem here. Who would have thought that being an evil genius would have all sorts of
Training resumed.
problems like this? So we should train faster now that we have some guards, yes? I hope so. I really hope so. Things are going smoothly for now. I'll probably want to expand this eventually. That makes sense.
Research has been paused.
What for? Why is it paused? Is this... yeah, the scientist is walking away. Don't we have two of them? Is this one running along to take their place?
Research has resumed.
In which case, this is incredibly annoying. I don't need you to inform me every time they switch which one of them is doing it. Because aren't they going to do that every single time, just naturally?
Training resumed.
Naturally, they have to. For one of them to start, the other one has to stop. Maybe I should make two of these things, because then they can always both be working? There might not be a switchover then? It's worth a shot. Let's build another one of
New
you.
optional objective available.
There we go. Power is finally starting to look a bit nicer.
Available.
Now that you have enough guards to support them, request some guard posts towards the entrance to your lair.
That sounds like a fine idea. Oh. Guard post. Minions will station themselves here during high alert. Okay. So, is the entrance here or here? If I had to guess, I'd say over here. This is the entrance to the lair portion.
Research has been paused.
During high alert, your guards will diligently man these aptly named guard posts.
I mean, the plus of this particular base is there is only one way that anyone can get in unless they come by helicopter, I suppose. In which case, we've got a significant problem. But if I was building this helipad, I would build it with explosives underneath it. Because why wouldn't you? Should build those soon, I hope. You can really tell the guards, can't you? They're very large. I'm not entirely sure what we're feeding them, but I approve. Oh right, we have power again, so we can actually do schemes again. I am fully for reducing our heat in this area. We seem to have put a lot of yeah, oh my word. We were very close to maxing it out. Which would be bad, I assume. Okay. We can still do things here.
We have picked up some movement near your lair.
A lot of heat.
Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
That we can do.
New main objective available.
Agents, you say? Movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for agents. I mean, no one's coming in. Why would they? Wait for a pesky investigator to arrive. Am I missing something? I suppose we just wait and continue to work on the base for the time being.
Guards like to use their muscles to defeat agents. Tag this agent for swift termination.
Helga Beridze. Combined forces. Not very suspicious. Poor, a gullible fool. Terminate. I would rather capture them, honestly. Besides, if they're not suspicious, why do anything to them? That'll only raise suspicion. Although, admittedly, I haven't terminated anyone yet, so...
Locate and kill that intruder for me.
Turn on high alert and watch as your minions scurry to deal with any tagged agents they find in your lair.
Well, I suppose it's good to learn this, and this is a fine opportunity to test it.
Everyone, stay alert.
Well, this person seems to have, see, now they know we're up, we're onto them. So our guards are here, and I'm starting to think I should have put them through here. And watch as your minions scurry to deal with any tagged agents they find in your lair. So this must be the lair, since, you know, they aren't in the lair, I suppose. You going to deal with this at all? Hello? Anyone?
New optional objective available.
Anyone? Anyone at all? Well, while we're waiting... Oh wait, are they coming this way now? Are they finally coming this way? Are we finally going to get somewhere? Will they even get through the door? Oh, yes, apparently.
Your minions
now we've got
are
them.
in combat.
Nicely done. Turn off high alert once you have finished dancing.
Dancing?
High alert. Cancelled.
Fisticuffs are an occupational hazard for your guards and lowers their vitality. A short stay in the infirmary can patch them right up.
I suppose that is easier than hiring more. Slightly. I'm not building them a big one. Just a little one over here. I mean, I hope this is large enough.
Your
I don't really want to
scientists
build
have
anything
discovered
larger.
Something.
Up in flames? Intensive care pod. Let me see. I think I want these, we'll start by building one here. We can build another one here. And then if I rotate this, I can put a couple more here and here. One for all of my guards. Perfect. Research complete. Ah, cool. It's about time. So what's this? I should always be doing something. Ooh, traps. Those sound fun. This trap will truly blow enemies away. The coolest approach to their security. This will chill your enemies to the bone. Stylish and deadly, this array of hidden darts will leave your enemies reeling. Be careful though, because there is no antidote. That sounds fun. Very fun. How about you? Knocks your enemies about in a cheery little note. Must be used in combination with other traps. Ah, I see. I'll learn these ones. That sounds fun.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Well, that's your problem. What are you telling me to do? I am doing an infirmary already, you fool.
Research
Stop telling me to do it again. Minions. Did I not tell you to do something? What is our heat in this region? Okay, so they must have done it already. I suppose we should just try to lower the heat in this region. This region still has a lot of heat. Ah, but they're still working on that. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll just need to wait on that one. Which is a shame, because it means that we aren't gaining any money from this method. Oh well, this'll take time. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. One can only hope. I don't think I've really had a whole lot of cause for my evil laugh today. I'm not sure I've got the throat for it right now, which is really a shame. I suppose I could do what old Thaddeus Vent does. Now there's a reference not everyone will get. But he had a rather interesting ploy. He, recorded his laughter so that at any point he could just hit a button and out would come the evil laugh. Very effective in some ways, I have to conclude. The only problem really is, well, you have to get it right, because that's going to be the laugh that you hear every single time you want to have an evil laugh. Which, well, I imagine you could understand that's got some concerns. I just don't know that I have the patience to go through, like, editing and multiple takes just to get an evil laugh on file. But considering how much I plan to laugh evilly over my long rule, I just, my inventory isn't large enough.
Research has been paused.
Well, anyway, it would, this is a problem. I can't make a bigger inventory. Infirmary. Unless I build somewhere else, darn it. I could move this off a bit, but I didn't want to do that. Darn it, I didn't realize there was a quota. I could build a second infirmary. That might be the best solution. But I don't have the money. Sort of. I wish you would stop saying that. You know what? I can just build it and then deconstruct it. Right?
Side story complete.
There
Well
we
done.
go.
Your
Now we just
horde
don't
of
do
guards
that.
will be the first line of defense and help to keep the riffraff out. Collect the completed side story to continue your world domination.
Cool. Money.
Now this is more like it. Tell me, what do you bench press?
You don't want to ask that question. We'll be here all day.
The biggest one.
Or not.
Right. Okay. Not quite what I expected. How many bullet wounds would it take to kill you?
The real questions, Zelinka.
The biggest one.
Is that all you're capable of saying now?
Are you okay? Wait. I don't want to know. You're hired.
I like you, Zelinka.
1 down, 2 to go. Select a new minion side story from the objective screen.
As I was saying, old Thaddeus, I like the idea of, what's the word? Of effectively... That's good. Of effectively having that laugh canned, because, you know, the amount I'm going to want to be evil laughing over my entire rule, which I hope to be for the rest of
Optional
time.
objective
Obviously my...
available.
Valet. What is a valet? Oh, but I know what a valet is, but what's a casino without mindless flunkies looking after your every whim? There we go. This is what I want.
Another group of agents. Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic lair in peace anymore?
Zelinka, when you say it that way, I'm not surprised they're coming over here. You didn't buy it in your own name, did you?
It's probably all the helicopters. They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
Another fine point, admittedly. We have actually a rather intelligent set of workers most of the time.
That's why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
I think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss. Not many people visit an abandoned... anything.
Well, we can wave off the helicopters as a refurb. Come now.
For once, you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff. Dress them well. Teach them to cheat at roulette.
Truly, all that is required for a casino.
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started. One of the
good
highlighted
grief.
schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
I suppose this one. Kidnap a valet. I really, really hate having to keep cancelling my blasted schemes. But yes, I kind of hope to eventually be ruling the world for all eternity. Obviously, as I say, I've got a limited lifespan, even for a dragon. But, well, does that really matter is the question. All I need to do, as far as I can tell, is clone myself. Now, naturally, clones have a limited lifespan. As I understand, it is something to do with them. Why would you place there? You're a door. You place in doorways. Don't understand you. Is you the wrong way round? No? Oh, I don't care. Yes, clones have a limited lifespan because I believe that DNA is damaged effectively by the aging process, and therefore you effectively what's the word? You effectively don't get a full lifespan because your DNA is already aged. But if I did it now and then put all of my clones on ice, then every time one of them perishes, I could just bring out a new one, which would mean that although their individual lifespans might be limited, they would last for eternity, and therefore I would. Or at least my reign, not me personally. But, yes. Admittedly, I don't know. I do want my evil laugh to last throughout my long years of rule, but do I really want it to be canned like that? It does deny any sort of...
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
Yes. I look forward to the way my life will change with time, you see. You can get quite a crackling cackle as you get older. There's a certain quiet austerity to it, isn't there? This gentler, subtler evil laugh that carries with it the wealth of one's experience. For this is an elder among geniuses, an evil elder, one who has faced off the forces of justice many times. There's a quiet confidence in that, which is rather charming. Yes, I think perhaps the old Thaddeus Vent plan isn't the way to go. I don't even know why he did it that way. It sounded terrible. But considering he was a fellow who absolutely detested music, and no one would dare admit to having editing and recording experience in his presence, so I imagine he had to do it all by hand. No wonder it was terrible. That's an old reference. Come now. You minions are so blasted slow. With any luck, if we can get the casino running, we can earn some slightly more legitimate, if still stolen, money. there's not a whole lot of easy branches off of the casino proper. I wonder if I could put some decoys over here, places that heroes would want to go. Because there's an interesting thought. It's said that they like to attack my power systems, because obviously they want to destroy my power systems. If I were to put a generator in here, foolish, justice-seeking nincompoops might go in there thinking, I will destroy the power to this place. But instead all they'll find is their doom. A room full of traps and a single power generator. I like that idea. I really do.
An intruder has been captured.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
Agents. I don't believe this person counts as an agent, if I'm being brutally honest. All the same, I need to give them a good old interrogating. Unfortunately, I don't feel the need to view it this time. It seemed... I need to work on the interrogation skills of my minions. They're a little lackluster currently. But such is life with budget minions. I wonder why I couldn't put a door on here. I suppose it's officially poking out over the edge. If there was one deeper... Goodness knows how you get any information out of people like that.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
Sounds good, sounds good. A well-trained workforce is a workforce that is slightly less incompetent. Oh my word, this is a large one. I guess I'd better make a bigger training room. Hold on. Shove this one over here. Against the wall. That should work. Now move, my minions. Move. Move and build a revolving door so you can learn how to be valets for some unfathomable reason. I suppose it doesn't have to make sense, does it? As long as it works. So many of them. How many minions do I have? 31. Not a bad number. It increased by 10. Yes? I could always build a bigger barracks. Maybe I need more beds in here, since I've got more minions now. That's not a bad idea, I think. After all, I need them to be well rested. I'm not particularly...
Research has been paused.
Head to the minion training screen to request some advanced minions.
Gosh darn it. I really hate the power problem. I really do.
Request the amount of this specialist you want in your lair. Your minions will always try to keep to this number.
Well, how many should I have? I guess at least 2 so that someone can train another.
Your workers will start to train automatically. They'll learn faster if another minion is able to teach them.
Yes, hence the double. Okay, so what I need is to expand this room. Again. Well, I say again, I haven't expanded this room yet, but you get the idea. Expand this room, for that is how this is going to work. Like that. And then... so craftily, I will put even more of these things down. Here is a system which I can just keep on expanding. As many times as is required, until we don't have this blasted power problem anymore. I swear, didn't we have 40 spare power or something crazy? Where's it all going? Oh well, they're going to do their work now, so that's something. How are my schemes going? I had to cancel my scheme here, didn't I? What's this? Lockdown. Criminal network in lockdown. Due to heat. Hey now! That's not right. The heat had gone down to 30 and the valet thing was supposed to only increase it by 10. I was very precise on that. Ugh, good grief. Sometimes I swear, this thing doesn't follow any sort of logic. At least now we have power, for the time being.
Research has resumed.
Is there a way to silence you? At least when it's just reminding me of blasted information that I don't need to know. They will do their work until it is completed. I don't need to be told every time they pick it up or drop it. Unless they happen to be dropping it for some reason that actually needs my input. Which is not true here.
Available.
To ensure your cover operation is perceived as legitimate, you need some activities for your guests to use. Request some roulette tables to be built in your cover operations.
Intriguing. Well, if I place it against the wall, like so,
Distracting agents drains their resolve and reduces the time they have to find suspicious activity in your lair before heading back to their HQ.
I see. Fascinating. So if we distract them with gambling, then they'll simply run out of time and have to report that nothing was here. Stylish and deadly. I love it. What do we learn next? Something lair-like? Is there something to improve our power? Capacitor. Provides emergency power to the lair if anything happens to your generators. Oh, I like that. Right under the money right now. Oh, improved mining. That's useful. That's useful. I need the impact analyzer though. More money followed by more money followed by more money. Oh, but I might get some money if I sell these things. Oh, barely worth it. Might as well just sell everything here, mightn't I?
We have picked up some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
I've already sold 4 items of furniture here. Oh, they haven't actually... Okay, fair enough. They haven't actually sold it yet. That explains it.
A scheme has succeeded.
Ooh. Now isn't this fun? Will I always be able to tell, do you figure, if these folk are, will I always be able to tell if they're agents, or will they be hiding amid the crowd? That's what I'd do. Well, from experience, it'll give me a little marker to indicate they exist, so I'm not too worried. Right now, what I want to do is gain money. I should have enough for some research now, yes?
Tag this agent for distract. This will ensure your minions remove the offending agent with as little commotion as possible.
That's far more my speed.
Your minions will escort any unwanted guests to a safe spot within your cover operations.
Good. Try to make sure they actually win a few hands. It'll distract them all the better. What are my valets up to? Just sell all of these things. I don't need any of them. I can put more tables and such in here. I want this place to look nice. Does this benefit me in any way? Provides 30 minions with water. The others are sunlight and soil. Wait, no, that's plants. Huh.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider
This doesn't seem
running
very
some
effective to me.
schemes.
Right. I assume someone is going to deal with this one eventually. Yes? What are you doing? Is someone going to deal with them?
Red alert.
Apparently no one wanted to lead them to the less incriminating position. So now we have to do the fisticuffs method.
High alert. Cancelled.
Good grief. So, in other words, my valet just didn't want to do the damn job? Is that what I'm to understand here? I need more valets.
New main
Perhaps.
objective available.
Once a minion's morale has fallen to critical levels, they'll need to relax in the staff room.
If you say so. I'm not convinced. Apparently we never learned how to do that because the minion wouldn't escort them when they were supposed to. I don't particularly know what to do about that. A room for them to unwind. Maybe I could put that into a place like this. Because I don't particularly care if that gets found by agents. A rec room doesn't seem very suspicious to me. I did kind of want this as a nice little trap room, though. I could put that on the opposite side of the room. This seems like a good spot for a staff room to me. There we go.
And EGTV will fill their day with shows where the villains always win. Ideal for that quick pick-me-up.
You can't have them win all the time. We don't want to raise
A minion will
expectations
always attempt
unrealistically.
to rest before their morale becomes critical. If their morale drops this low, it can mean they've been talking with agents or tourists.
I see. That's not good. That's not good at all. We can't have them talking. Can we cut out all of their tongues? Do they need that for their job? Just throwing ideas out. So, is your heat nice and low? Low-ish? Low enough for this? Should be. What about you? Should be able to handle this. Cool. More moolah for the pot. Things are finally starting to pick up, aren't they? We're getting valets and guards and scientists and basically all things we need to make our little home here more developed. On the other hand, let's do that. I want enough of these things that they actually will distract people if I tell them to. It's no good to me if they don't even bother to do their jobs. The last one wandered right in here. There was a roulette table right there, and they weren't escorted there. I don't know why. I can see I'm not going to get along with these blasted, stupid minions. Where do I want this one? Do I want her in here, really? I don't think so. She boosts scientists,
I am
right?
the brains of the operation.
Wouldn't it make sense for her to stay in
I'm
the laboratory
intrigued to see the
and
results.
boost their science? Speaking of which, did I not have science to do? Where's my science button? Ah, capacitors. I am tempted by that, but this sounds nicer. But I don't have the blasted analyzer anymore. What's this? This door has lasers. What more could you want? Effective against rogues, but saboteurs can easily break it. A laser door sounds very
The
fun.
search has begun.
I like laser doors. I can put them all over the place. I kind of want that blasted impact analyzer again, but I seem to recall it being very, very expensive. Anyway, we've now got a place for them to go and do their thing. Well, almost. Clearly, I need to put my first laser door guarding their TV room. Not. I wonder if I can put poison traps here. It would really hurt our guest relations, but, you know. Anything else we can build for the cover operation? Casino door. These doors can only be locked. Don't expect them to stop any invaders. I suppose they look nice? Is that the idea? Maybe I should remove this door. It's too showy.
Side story complete.
Excellent. Your valets are here to make sure your cover operations remain as convincing as possible. Don't forget about this important side of your empire. Collect the completed side story to continue your world domination.
So I can't put that there? Never mind then, never mind. Hopefully this door won't be too suspicious to them. I mean, if they break in, all they'll find is a TV room.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can see they've already learned pleasantries. That's good.
It shouldn't be. Do you know what we need you to do?
Do you?
Carry luggage, open doors. I also play a mean game of Baccarat.
How about poker?
Do you cheat? I hope so. I have no luggage, all my doors are automatic, and I don't have time for losers.
That's rather cold, Zelenka.
And smile. Make them think there's nothing going on back here.
That is basically the entire function of your job.
Our lair is getting busy. Just one more side story to go.
Is that so? I wonder what it is. Where was that? Here we go. Did I complete any of these? Apparently I did. I couldn't tell you how or why, but we did. Technician, that sounds fun. Everything's falling apart. Your minions are doing their best to repair it, but they did break it in the first place. It's time to find a technician.
New option.
Are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be giving off sparks?
Zelenka, I thought you were supposed to be supremely intelligent. Computers don't do that.
Yes, boss. That's how we know it's turned on.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
It looks broken to me. Don't you repair these things?
We try, but it hurts. The sparks, you see.
Oh dear.
I can't rule the world from a ramshackle lair with hunker-junk equipment. Kidnap a specialist, interrogate them, find out how to repair these things.
You don't know, Zelenka? Honestly?
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run
Yes,
special
we've covered
schemes.
this so many times.
Let's go to the world stage to get started. One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
While I appreciate your help, chatty minion, at the same time, I rather wish sometimes that you would shut up, particularly when you're repeating yourself. Should have a technician soon. What is your problem? Dog person. And a bad back. Status. Smarts are dangerously low. We don't need him to think. He's here to carry things, despite his bad back. Wonder how on earth I would try and improve their smarts. What rooms do I not have yet?
Succeeded.
This thing, whatever it is. This thing, whatever it is. And this thing, whatever it is. So there's only 3. Dirt. The ideal building material for walls. If you say so.
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
Sure, sure. That is kind of the point, yes? After we've done this twice already, I don't need you to be going on more and more about this. That's fun. There they are. I wonder who this poor fool was. I don't know why we're kidnapping this person to learn how to fix a computer. Couldn't we just hire someone who knows? Or buy books? I feel like we'd get a more thorough and in-depth knowledge of how to repair these machines from a book. Did it not come with a manual? How do we even know this particular technician knows about the sort of machines we use here?
Captured.
Select the holding cell, and then select
Aren't we
escort
kind of
prisoner.
supposed to have, you
After
know,
that, select the interrogation device.
super high-tech
For now,
things?
that's the interrogation chair.
Our little leader minion here, as far as I recall,
Next. Because I said so.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
as I understand, she's already built an AI. Can she not do something about this? This whole thing seems a bit ridiculous to me. Anyway. Suppose for the time being I'll just have to deal with it, won't I? Even if it doesn't make any sense. How's the power? Not as high as I might
Your
like.
criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes.
The heat is high. Let's see if we can reduce that. Don't want the heat to go up. Although then again, if all that happens is that we go into lockdown, is that necessarily a bad thing? Ooh. What more could you want? You're not wrong. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Reinforced door. Good against saboteurs, but rogues can get past it with ease. So if I put a reinforced door followed by a laser door, then no one can get through. Oh, I should probably upgrade this, good grief. Or something. Or something to do with this area, because this area is looking pretty pathetic.
Research has begun.
No one will believe we have this many helicopters coming and going for 3 roulette tables. But I fear our technicians will need to wait until next time, because I believe I've given you enough of a glimpse of your demise for one day. Oh yes. It wouldn't be any fun if you got to see it all at once. Well, it would probably be, better to get it over with. But that's the point. I don't want it to be better for you. Yeah, my throat is not really up to the laugh today. I should probably at least get some canned laughter for those particular situations. Anyway, this was your little glimpse into your inevitable future. Bye-bye for now.